When this light reached me, I filled with great peace. I spoke to my dad first. I knew it was him because he was tall, looked like me, and we had the same green eyes. The conversation I had with my dad in that white light spirit room is the one I have time to share today. I never met him here on the earth plane. He was not present at any point in my life, and this lack of relationship had caused me great pain. As a child, I ached for and desperately needed someone to protect me. This absence had wounded me deeply and caused me to walk forward with feelings of anger, unworthiness, and worthlessness. I had become angry and disheartened with the world because of his absence. When I met him for the first time in this sacred space, he held my hands and looked deep into my eyes. When he looked into my eyes, he conveyed a vision to me that I saw as clear as a movie playing on a screen. He showed me a view of the earth from above looking down. The two of us were side by side, floating over the earth, looking down at it from above. When I looked down at the earth, I saw these two black specks moving around the globe. When I looked down at the earth from above, he said this was us in the past, moving through our lives over the years as these black specks. We were always moving around, seeking each other, but never physically touching. I watched our specks keep moving around the globe as we did during our lives. Seeing this play out again for me was filling me with great sadness as I recalled the experiences again from childhood. My eyes filled with tears, but Dad asked me to look closer. He showed me that while moving through our lives, we were each emitting chakra-colored sparks of light energy as we moved around the earth. Every tear, longing, heartache was leaving an energetic footprint and was released into the atmosphere of our collective consciousness. I saw them as chakra-colored sparks getting released from each of us, drifting around and collecting as they formed beautiful intertwining clouds. He showed me him passing through life on a Navy ship, shedding tears, always moving, always longing, always wondering where I was and if I was okay, matched by my moving around to different households longing for his love. As he drifted, he was emitting his own chakra sparks. He showed me that the colorful sparks of light we were sending off were the expressions and manifestations of our love, tears, and longing for each other we'd released into the universe throughout our lives. It was our collective consciousness. These beautiful lights didn't burn out. They stayed bright, and this energy floated gently up into the atmosphere in beautiful flowing streams, where all the sparks of light met lovingly and danced at the top of the earth. Every frequency we transmit, including love, anger, longing, resonates and is absorbed into this collective consciousness. This collective consciousness is directly linked to spirit, where nothing is lost and nothing is wasted. When my father got to heaven, he received all of the energetic manifestations of our love that we had created for each other throughout our lifetime. It was as if each emotional expression we had for each other was written on a message, tucked in a bottle, and tossed in the ocean. For 45 years, these messages floated around the earth. And when my dad got to heaven, he received and got to open and read every message from every bottle. Every thought, tear, and longing we have is released into this consciousness with spirit right in the center. We can also call these energetic expressions prayers or intentions. It can also be partially explained by the law of attraction. As my dad showed me all this, I immediately began to feel myself becoming deeply healed on an emotional, physical, and energetic level. I saw my chest filling with pure lime green heart chakra love. All the longing and aching for his love over my lifetime was healed and fulfilled on a soul level in this light. As he had received all my prayers and intentions for him as he entered the light, he was now giving me his consciousness memory experience of his longing for me. All these sparks he had generated for me over his lifetime were now filling my being. As this happened, feelings from my consciousness around anger, Unworthiness, sadness, and not being good enough began dissipating to be replaced with feelings of love, understanding, consciousness, and awareness. As we sat, I became engulfed with this beautiful white and lime green light that felt like pure unconditional love. This healing energy completely engulfed me, and I felt like I was breathing in all the lost love I'd ached for my whole life. I had difficulty processing all that I was feeling as this consciousness expanded and the green light filled my being. I felt deep love emanating from me, from my loved ones, and guides in the form of this light. In this place, I experienced a powerful spiritual healing. Before I left, I met with all the entities in that sacred space and had a powerful healing experience with each one. After many years of pain, I had come to understand a lifetime of lessons. I understood that the pains as well as the joys provided rich soul experiences for the growth of my consciousness. And this consciousness, for all of us, is eternal. At that point, I remembered my children and I realized I had to go back. I wanted to go back. I needed to go back.